Hey guys, Rado here with Dirt & Iron. Today we are on 2020 Yz250 FX and we are going to take it to the trails I ride all the time. They're a little bit faster, flowy, and just see how this bike feels on the trail that I ride the most. Oh, this thing pulls so nice. This thing a little overgrown. Woo! This thing really likes to flow. Yeah, you just need to lift up your front, give it a little blip on the throttle and front goes right up. Very nice feel from 250 stock engine. Not even FMF system, nothing. This thing is fully stock. Alright, so this is a part that I love. It's a downhill, very nice flow, and some nice little jumps there. So let's go. The loose rocks might be a little problematic sometimes, or very deep ruts. So you need to try to stay in the middle. I love sliding my rear brake into those turns here. This is a good trail to practice that. Like now. Here, you know, slide a little bit rear brake. Set yourself up for the turn here as well. I wish there is somebody behind me so you can see what I'm talking about, but I think you have an idea, right? Very nice power, not too crazy, but very clear pull, good bottom. I'm gonna catch a second breath in the mid-range. suspension excels here. Little faster flows. Oh yeah, this is good. It does get a little more technical, steep and rocky. Right here, it'll be fun to go back up. No clutch. Second gear, no clutch. Alright, this thing is fun. There was one rut that almost got me. I caught my front wheel in there. I had to tap my foot, but thank God I could save it. Alright my friends, so let's talk about this bike. I stopped on this little more difficult section here. I think it's a good spot. We have a sunset, it's almost 8 p.m. but I want to talk to you about a 250 FX. And that thing is a lot of fun. Honestly, this thing is stuck 100%. I just play with the maps on the phone. And I just love it. This thing loves to flow on the trails. Like this stuff that I usually ride, you know, like most of the time, because I don't go for this epic ride somewhere in the Idaho. But here around my house, I have these flowy trails. Sometimes they get a little more rough, sometimes a little more technical. This thing handles everything. Like today, I did not feel that I don't have enough power, or I'm missing a gear, or that brakes are no good, or it's too heavy. This thing did everything I threw at it, and it did it really well, and I just had a lot of fun. And I love how this thing flows, man. And you know, I was most of the time on the third, fourth gear. Bottom is really nice, and when you get it on the mid-range, it just, you know, kind of jumps forward, and you can hear the sound is very healthy, and it just likes to flow with the terrain. Suspension is really good for something like that. And yeah, man, I did have a lot of fun. It's really a good bike for the average trail rider. Like maybe majority of you guys, if you are not like a gnarly, you know, hill climbers, or if you are not like a gnarly technical, you know, rocky like Graham Jarvis stuff, then this thing will really put a smile on your face. For majority of the average trail rides that I think most of the guys would do, this 250 FX really has everything you need. First gear is very slow, granny gear, and I use it maybe a couple times on the, like right here on this difficult section. It's really steep. I don't know if you can see it on the camera well, and it keeps going like that. It's really steep and kind of rocky. So yeah, I would be here in this first granny gear and clutch it a little bit to kind of pick my line and make it uphill. It's not an easy section, but it's possible this bike would make it. First gear, maybe even in the second gear, if I'm a little bit faster and I pick a easier line, then I would be able to do it. So overall, man, this thing is fun. And I have to tell you, the clutch, really you don't need hydraulic clutch on this bike. The pull is so light and it works really well, like one finger all the time, and I didn't really get tired at all. And I was riding for what, maybe 2 hours today. The video is not 2 hours long, but I was out for 2 hours. It's getting dark. I left my house, it was like 6:30, and it's 8 now, so hour and a half, okay, but I still have half an hour to get back home. So this bike really put a smile on my face. It's a good stock, nothing is done to it, and it's really good package. Like I think majority of the riders looking for the bike they can do it all and can really excel on the trails. I think you cannot go wrong with this 250 FX. And today is my last ride on this 250 FX because tomorrow I'm gonna give it back to Jay Clark from Dirt Bike TV, and he's going to put big bore, new cams, and probably Jamie at Twisted will dial the maps, and this thing will change into something a little bit more beastie. So we will get it back after it's all done. We'll get it back on the channel, and we will take it on the track, we will take it on the trails, and we'll test it with 270 big bore kit and a different cam. So I'm looking forward. So today, this is the last time this thing is stuck, so enjoy it, because next time you see it, it will be a little bit bigger. Alright my friends, so that's about it for today. Share below your comments, let me know what you think about this bike, about this riding, and if you have the same bike, then share your opinion so everybody here on the channel can have a little more info about YZ250 FX. That's about it for today, and don't forget, whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.